spoiler alert, don't watch this.
Do not watch.
If you don't want spoilers.
I was gonna say, you definitely need to put a spoiler alert on.
Okay, don't watch this. This is discussing season 7, episode 1, and everything that's happened before. Don't watch this. If you don't want to be spoiled. To be spoiled. Don't watch it. But otherwise, have fun. Bum, 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 bum. Ashley and I are the drummers of Game of Thrones. We're going to review Game of Thrones season 7, episode 1.
Dragonstone.
We're super stoked about it. Are you just gonna be like the mysterious commentator?
This summer.
Opens up with a scene. We've got Arya. Okay, I knew right away that it was Arya.
Oh
mass
no!
suicide.
Unless she's put his face on.
I thought that, but I was
No,
like,
you.
She put
I
his
know what
face
it's
on.
single.
you didn't know right away.
Almost right away.
Yep.
And that's why he's killing everyone right now. Oh my gosh, she's such a savage.
Maybe.
She knew before me, I'll be honest.
Because I'm like, why are they putting this guy in? We just killed him. Why is he in the show again? Maybe it's a throwback, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then after a minute, I was like, okay, this is for sure Arya with his face. And I was right.
I don't know why I always doubt Arya and the whole face thing, because I feel like she wasn't ever fully trained. You know, I mean, she was, but she wasn't.
No, she was, because she finally defeated that girl at the end. And that girl was the only
Well,
other
I guess
one.
that was her training. I guess, you know, she went blind, but I guess I'm still upset over the past seasons. I wish they would have went more in depth with the whole face trickery.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't
But it was
really
dope.
explain it in the books either. But, so Arya's badass, confirmed.
Dude, the whole time when she stumbled upon like the soldiers and we're like, oh, those Lannisters, blah blah. First of all, I noticed the fact that she didn't hide at all that she was a female. Like, remember, she used to,
Yeah.
of course. And then she straight out told them, like, I'm going to kill the queen.
I'm going to kill the queen.
She's like so serious. She's like, nah, I'm really gonna go kill the queen.
You know?
Yeah, that was pretty savage.
I was just like, this just goes to show. I mean, we've seen her training. We see how badass she is now. Just no shame, no, like, she can take care of herself. She doesn't hide anything anymore.
That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, you're a little girl traveling by yourself, and that's the band of soldiers. Obviously, they're gonna kill you, you know, in my head. But then they're all chill and way too nice. I'm like, this isn't realistic. This is not D.R. Martin's writing. You can tell sometimes. You're like, no, this would not have happened. Ed Sheeran's little ginger ass would not be on here.
Like she would have otherwise, like, probably ended up raped a couple times.
No, there's
like,
no way he would have ever written anything like that into the book. So I was like, okay, directors.
I think you're right. Probably was
You
the
made these
directors.
actors way too nice. One of them should have been an asshole or something. But they were all
I
like,
think that
yeah,
was
let's all
good.
just hang out. Here's some bunny rabbit. Eat it. It's delicious.
I love that they did that because Arya's used to this cruel world, just like Sansa is now. And I felt like she was taken aback by seeing there's still kind people out there, you know?
But in my opinion, I do not think the author of these books would have put a nice scene like that. Like, no one's ever nice. The only good person in the books is Jon Snow and Ned Stark.
I know they've really gone to show that all the, you know, the nice people, the kind ones, get killed. So
Yeah.
even John was freaking killed. Like, hopefully he learned from that. We see him this time still trying to be Mr.
Idealistic.
Pleasant. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. He got Sansa though. And she is.
Sansa's scarred for life, obviously. This poor girl.
You never wanted us to see how dirty the world really is, but Father couldn't protect me, neither can you.
He's just been through the fucking... In the books, side note, Ramsay does not marry Sansa. He marries a girl that...
Jane Poole.
Yeah, that is pretending to be Arya. So she... Because everyone's like, oh, well, we can't find Arya, so we need a Stark girl, so it's, this girl pretends to be Arya, and he marries her. But I like that they gave Sansa a bigger role. Also in the books, okay, regarding the Brotherhood and who they brought back into this episode, in the books they bring back Catelyn.
Yeah, Caitlyn.
Yeah, they bring her back and back to life, and then she's
keep
kind of like
forgetting
a sadistic, evil person when she's brought back. I don't think they're gonna do it.
No.
Another storyline that I know that they dropped was the one with the guy that made the bull's head in the first season. That Arya was like,
Our little boyfriend, dude.
yeah, the Baratheon kid.
I really liked him.
I know he was Robert Baratheon's son though, and that they were gonna kill him, so like they got him out or whatever. But he joined the Brotherhood in the books, and so you think he's gonna do something with that and go marry Daenerys or something, so they can have a Targaryen and a Baratheon together. But I don't think they're gonna go anywhere with that storyline. And now in this storyline, we know that Jon Snow is actually Targaryen because his dad's Rhaegar, and so I'm waiting for him and Daenerys to like make
I'm
more
waiting
dragon
for that
babies
to
or
come
some
out.
shit.
Like I don't know how the information would come out. Like Bran seems so distant. Like, he seems.
I know, he's so distant. And then I'm like, Jon Snow and Daenerys do not seem like two personalities that would go together anyway. And have y'all heard any theories about the three-headed dragon? How there has to be three heads of the dragon? In the
ice
books,
dragon, that's what
I don't
it
know if
is.
it says it in the show, I don't remember or not. But in the books, there's a prophecy or something that says there's going to be 3 riders of the 3 dragons.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And so obviously Daenerys is one. Jon Snow's got to be another because we just revealed him as a Targaryen. And my hypothesis is in the books. Sorry that I keep bringing that up. But in the books, Tyrion he's got 2 different colored eyes and he has white hair.
No, I've heard
Because
this theory.
he's like, that's what he looks like in the books. And everyone's like, what do you mean he's a fucking Lannister? He doesn't look like it. And so my theory is that his mom, who died in childbirth with him, was banging one of the Targaryens on the side. And it was never Tywin's son, and that's why he hated him so much. And so I think that he's going to be the 3rd head. And he already played with the dragons earlier, and they didn't eat him. Remember? He tried.
Well, I just think that just went to show their intelligence. I don't know. I feel like, first of all, we only have 6 episodes left. I don't think they're gonna go down that road.
Well, they have. I don't even know if they've mentioned that prophecy in the show.
Oh my god, what did you think of Cersei? Cersei now,
gosh,
Jamie,
she's
that
just
whole
like-
thing linking up with Euron Greyjoy. Nah, she would marry him. And she said she would never marry again after she would marry him.
She's too evil. It's kind of like to the point where you're just like, just die, Cersei. Just please die because I hate you. She's like a Joffrey and a Ramsay now. I'm just like, what's your goal now? Your kids are dead. Like, what do you want? Like, what is the goal anymore?
I was totally thinking along those lines too, especially when she's like linking up with the Greyjoy because he's an ass. I was just like, it's like all the bad guys are just getting together and you know they're going to be annihilated.
So they're like,
yeah.
Well, I guess, my theory now, I feel that, is the epicness of the end of the series should be the White Walker battle versus humans. So it's like walkers and corpses versus humans. And I feel like that has to be the climax. So they should really just wrap up the whole Cersei nonsense real quick. We'll throw Daenerys on the throne.
But they can't just wrap it up.
I know, but like if Arya just goes and kills Cersei, that'd be ideal. And then she'll be like, okay, Jon Snow's gonna be the next king. I don't even know how they would pick another king or queen if Cersei died.
I don't know how they could deal with those 2 storylines because I think you're right. I do think the battle with the White Walkers is so much more important than what's happening between Daenerys and Cersei. But it would be a shame if they just ended it or like kind of fell away. Or if it wasn't. It has to be.
Do it like that. They would do it like climactically.
But then it makes you think. Okay, if they have to have a great like ending to this war, and then for the bigger war, do they have enough time to do that? Do they have time? They ain't got no time.
Is this really the last season?
Oh, what did you with the White Walker army? You noticed the...
Yeah, I thought it was crazy that there were so many giants.
I don't know why that never occurred to me. I was sitting there.
It seems so like impossible to fight. I feel like they're undefeatable though. I guess.
Honestly, I feel like that's how they have portrayed them throughout the entirety of this series. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we know they can be defeated by dragon glass. We know we have this hint towards all this dragon glass now.
The more people they kill, the bigger their army becomes. I just rewatched some of the episodes with Miles to catch him up. In the Battle of the Bastards, like remember how all those bodies were just piling up? I was like, imagine if that was against White Walkers. Like they would just reanimate the corpses.
Done.
And every single one of those bodies that was just piling up, literally creating a mountain of corpses, they would all be suddenly enemies. So it seems impossible.
This is just like...
I'm interested to see where that goes.
Freaking worst nightmare.
I know.
Oh my god.
Unless dragon fire, like dragon glass can kill them or whatever, but dragon fire, if that can kill the armies and the White Walkers, then I feel like Daenerys has the upper hand and they're obviously going to win the battle.
The dragons, I feel like, are the only option with the White Walkers. Like, and because of that, Daenerys, we know she has to defeat Cersei.
Yeah. My theory is if George Martin was writing into this show, it wouldn't end that cleanly. He'd probably be like, okay, we're going to do that, but then we're going to like throw Daenerys off a cliff or something just for fun. You know? But I feel that with these writers...
Their opinion of him is so... No.
I know, he's evil. He's a mean person for writing these the way that he does.
Oh,
however, I feel that in the show, they're going to end it cleanly.
Anything with... the tension with Sansa and Jon, where do you think that's gonna go? Any predictions? You don't even look.
I don't know. Sansa's just being annoying right now to me. I'm just like...
Dude, I am with it. I am with Sansa right now. Like, she used to piss me off all the time.
She did piss me off so much in the beginning.
But I, like, she's act now, like, she is the next Cersei. Like, when Jon was like, oh, sounds like you admire her. Like, low-key, I'm like...
Yeah.
She's so jaded.
She's too jaded. John's too idealistic. Like, they've got to balance each other out or something.
They do, but I feel like because there is that tension there, I could totally see her undermining him and like making a call against his back, outsmarting him and doing something, just like she did, you know, at the end of the last season. Like, she's the reason why they won that war, because she
also
didn't even know about
something
it
and saved 1,000 lives. Like, if she'd said something before.
That's true.
If she was like, hey, by the way, I've got some help coming if you can just chill out for like one more day. Instead, she was like, why are you attacking already? That's stupid. Littlefinger seems pointless now. I'm like, get out. We don't need you. Can we kill you off, please? And then...
But is he? Because that was my thought, too. I was sitting here thinking, like, what's the point of Littlefinger? I feel like any damage that he could have done is over right now. He's just hanging around. And then I thought, wait, what if that's what they want us to think? What if us underestimating Littlefinger is going to come back to bite us all in the ass? Like,
I think that's how it was when George Martin was writing the script, but now I feel like I'm bitter. Ever since the 6th season started, I'm just bitter.
She's so bitter.
I think that they're just making shit up, and they're like, I don't think that they're as twisty unless he gave them hints as to what's going to come up. And I like Bran.
I love Bran.
I just really like when they put him in. I feel like his thing is so unique because he's this 3-eyed raven now, and I would like to see him actually do something. It would be cool.
He just has all this knowledge, but it's like, what you doing with it, homie?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, I need you to make some moves.
Well, I was really excited a moment seeing.
My favorite moment was still the first one. Oh yeah, Brienne's cool.
No, I love her and the wildling.
Yes, because he's always like,
I love it.
She's like, oh my god.
Hardcore shipping them,
so
like,
much.
Oh my god.
But I feel like it's not, this isn't Beauty and the Beast, you know? It's not gonna end with them skipping off into the sunset. Like, there's no way they're gonna be like...
It could! No.
Like, I haven't seen one, like, nice romantic scene between anyone. I'm so excited, and now we have to wait a whole week for another episode. But that's gonna conclude our review. I hope you didn't watch this if you haven't seen the episode. So, that's our review of episode 1. Season 7. We're so excited to see the rest. Let us know anything else you want us to include and stuff, but basically we're just going to discuss, etc. with, you know, whoever viewing partners are, which will probably 99% of the time be Ashley.
We're trying to hook Jasmine on the show. Sammy will be back.
She's not there yet. Sammy sort of watches it. But yeah, it's good. So, we'll see you next week on Castle Blackfinch Reviews Game of Thrones.